This is a demonstration of the scorekeeper's role for sparring in the tournament system with electronic devices for black belt team sparring. So let's get started. So we're in ring 7. This is match number 1. The division is black belt team sparring 18 years and older, female first dan and above. And this is a quarterfinal match. And so for black belt team sparring, there will be 5 rounds. This is going to be the first round of 5. So we want to make sure that there are 5 rounds, and because it's black belts, it will be set for 2 minutes. There'll be a 1-minute rest period between competitors coming in and out, and or a 1-minute rest period between if there's a draw, and any draw will have another round of this should actually be set to 2 minutes. So if it's not set to 2 minutes on the extension for black belts, then make that change like we just did. And so we've got 2 teams. We have a red Hong team and we have a blue Chung team. The warning points for the competitors are the same as for the other sparring events, and also are any deduction points that the center ref calls. And then at the end of the match, the competitor of that particular match, the team competitor that is the winner, you will award a point for that round, and we will go on to the next round. So we're going to start the demonstration. So we know we've got 5 rounds of 2 minutes, 1-minute rest. We've got a 2-minute extension, so we have 2 minutes on the clock. This is the first round. So the teams, the red team and the blue team, are going to send in their first competitors for their team, and we are going to start the clock. So as this clock starts, we're going to start seeing some scoring with regards to these competitors. And so let's see what starts happening on the scoreboard. And we should see some scoring showing up. There we go. All right, so at this point, we've got, we have 1 corner ref that's got the red competitor leading. We have 1 ref that's got the blue competitor leading, and we've got 2 corner refs in which there is either no scoring and or a tie for that scoring. So we're going to continue. We're going to submit. We're going to see some more scoring to occur. And we're going to have the center ref is going to call the red competitor is going to step out of bounds. We're going to give them a warning. We're going to continue to see how the refs are seeing hits in their corners. And we're going to go forward. And the center ref is going to call the blue fighter stepped out of bounds. So we're going to call a warning. The clock is going to continue. All right, and it's gone. We're going to throw the beanbag in. There's a 1-minute rest period. So at this point, after the first round, the first set of competitors, 1 for the red team, 1 for the blue team, we have a draw. So because we have a draw, what we're going to do is we're going to reset the scores. And then we're going to award 1 point for the red team and 1 point for the blue team. And then the next set of competitors are going to get ready to enter the ring. So at the end of this rest period, we will have the second team member from the red team and the second team member for the blue team. And they will compete in match number 2. So here we're match number 2 of 5, and we are going to start the clock. Oh, wait, sorry. I accidentally reset those points. I didn't mean to do that. So okay. All right, so here we go. And the corner refs are going to start to see some points come in for these fighters. You're going to see the board updating as the match progresses. And the scores will update real time. Okay. And we're going forward. So at this point, we're also in a draw with the second competitors from each team at this point in time. We have 2 judges that have the red fighter as the winner, and we have 2 judges that have the blue fighter as the winner. So we are going to continue on with the match. All right, so we've seen a shift in the last 30 seconds where we now have 3 corner refs seeing the red fighter as the in the lead, and we've got 1 ref that's got them at a tie. And we will continue and see some more scoring. All right, so now we've got 2 refs with the red winner and 2 refs in which we have a tie between the fighters. All right, gong, we're gonna throw in that beanbag again. And so at this point, the center ref is gonna declare the red team member the winner of that match. So we are gonna give 2 points to Hong. We're gonna add a point to Hong. So now we have red team 2 points, blue team 1 point. We're gonna reset all of the scores. Okay, so overall team, Hong, 2 points. Blue team, 1 point. All right, we're going to make sure everything was reset. And when this gongs, we're going to bring in the next set of team competitors. Okay, so now we're match 3 of 5. So we've got the 3rd competitor coming in for the red team and the 3rd competitor coming in for the blue team. Center ref is going to say, corner judges, you're ready. Scorekeeper, you're ready. And you are going to start the clock. All right, so let's see what happens with this round and these competitors. Start to see some scoring happening. So right now we've got about even, about 1 minute and 30 seconds in. We're going to have a warning to the blue team fighter. They fell down. Going to see some more scores come in. All right, so right now we've got 2 corner refs with red, 1 with blue, and 1 at a draw. Let's see how the match progresses. All right, so now, and it's already shifted, so now we've got 3 corner refs red and 1 blue, and that will continue to update automatically as the corner refs enter their points. Oop, looks like we could end up in another draw. We'll see. All right, the clock is starting to wind down, and the center ref calls a warning on the red team member. They step out of bounds. And so you'll notice because we haven't accumulated 3 warnings, there are no minus points for the corner judges at this point. All right, so that's the end of that round. While they're resting, the red fighter had 3 corner refs scoring more points than the blue fighter. So the center ref is going to say the red fighter won that match for the team. So we will reset the scores, and we're going to add a point to the red team. So right now we've got 3 points for the red team and 1 point for the blue team, and we have 2 more remaining matches. So we're going to make sure that everything is reset while we are swapping out fighters. And the 4th set of fighters getting ready for the teams are getting ready. And so this now updates to this is the 4th match out of 5. Still set at 2 minutes. Center ref, corner refs are ready, scorekeepers ready. Start the clock. And we're going to start that 4th round of competition. And we are going to go and see how the scoring starts coming in from those corner refs' perspective. Okay, so right now, 20 seconds in, looking like a tie. We'll see how it progresses. Okay, so starting to progress. The clock is moving. The points are increasing for the competitors in the corner refs corners. All right, so at this point in time, we got about a minute left, and we have 1 corner ref red, 2 corner refs blue, and 1 corner ref tied. So we are going to continue on. We have some more scoring is going to come in. Starting to shift. We got about 27 seconds left. And we are going to get, center rep is going to call a warning on blue Chung fighter stepping out of bounds. The clock will continue to run. We're getting in the last seconds, getting ready to gong, and timer gongs. We throw in the beanbag, and the center ref is going to call that match for the blue team. The blue fighter had 3 corner refs had more hits for blue than red, and so we are going to give a point to the blue team, and we are going to reset the corner ref scores. So currently, right now, we've got the red team with 3 points and the blue team with 2 points. And so the last set of fighters is going to get ready for the 5th match. As we're coming up. About 7 seconds left. All right, so this is the last match of the 5 rounds. The teams are going to send in their last 5th fighter from each team. We're going to make sure so the clock is still set at 2 minutes. Center ref, corner refs ready, scorekeeper ready. We're going to start the clock back up. And we're going to see how this scoring comes in. So right now we have one corner ref red, one corner ref blue, and two corner refs either no points scored or tied. Gonna see how additional points start to come in. Right now it's 1 minute left and we're starting to shift in the blue team's favor for this round of set of competitors. Points are coming in as they're being scored. We're getting down into the last seconds. Got about 10 seconds left. We'll see what this can happen. Throw in the beanbag. So at the end of the fifth match, we have three corner refs that have seen more points scored for the red fighter than the blue fighter. So the red team would be awarded the point. So that brings us, that was the last match. All five competitors from the red and blue teams competed against each other, 5 of 5. We have red team hung 4 points, blue team chung 2 points. So the center ref is going to declare the red team hung as the winner. So we are going to go down here and we're going to say hung wins. It will show winner on the screen and then it's going to rotate to the next black belt team sparring match that is up for that ring. Now, if for some reason there were to be a draw, then we would execute the same draw functionality. We would set the, we would give the fighters a rest at that last fifth round for a minute, and we would put the extension for 2 minutes. And when the referee called them back and asked you to start the clock, you would reset the corner ref's points. You would start the clock, and then the fighters would compete as normal. And then those that had the higher number of corner refs points scored would be declared the winner. If there was another draw, then you would go into sudden death, and then it would be the team competitor who struck first and got the first point, and that would declare the winner for the team. So this concludes the demonstration of the scorekeeper's role for sparring in the tournament system with electronic devices for black belt team sparring.